I'd like to ask you a question, whether you think the virus is real or not. And I'm not saying it's real, I'm not saying it's not. But I want you to think for yourself. I want you to step out of groupthink. I want you to step out and ask some questions for yourself as an individual. Because what happens is we can easily get conditioned. When we're in fear, when we're in a lower vibration, we're more susceptible to control. We actually want to listen to authority because we don't want to make decisions for ourselves when we're in these lower vibrations. So what happens is we allow authority, we allow the news, we allow other people, we allow people around us, social media, to make decisions for us, to tell us the way we should see the world. So with this virus, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you, what actually happens when you die from this virus? What happens? Does it look like a heart attack? Do you convulse? What happens? Does it look very similar to maybe a lot of other diseases? I don't know. Have they showed us how we die from it? What actually happens? Do we just fall asleep? Do we just close our eyes? Do we cough up and then all of a sudden we pass away? What happens? Is it a long procedure like every other disease? So what I'm trying to get at here, moral of the story, is that I or you or anyone we know could pass away from any other cause. And that's always happened. People have been dying all the time. Nothing's changed. Now, if I've brought attention to something and said, oh, I've brought in this new special virus, and I said, people are dying from it, and all of a sudden your RAS, your selective focus, starts noticing, oh wow, there's people dying. And if I start saying to you, he's dying, he's dying, he's dying, they're all dying from this special virus that I just made up. Say I call it Bega. And this Bega virus is suddenly killing people. Oh wow, and yeah, he died. They all died from this Bega virus. But if I didn't bring up this special Bega virus, they would just be dying from another cause. Maybe they would just be dying from old age, maybe dying from a heart attack. Maybe they're dying from melanoma or some other disease, cancer. Now, if I brought attention, I brought this Bega, I brought this new virus to mind, I said, hey, look, these people are dying. And you're like, wow, they're dying. It's like, well, because they were always probably going to die. But now that I've brought your attention to this special virus, and I've directed your focus, and I said, this virus, this Bega virus, is the one that is killing these people. And you're like, oh, wow, this Bega virus is dangerous. But I might have made up this complete virus. I might have made it up and told you and implanted a seed in your head. And because everyone's buying into the story, the more people that buy into the story, the more true it becomes, the more believable, because we want to believe. We want to believe authority. So think for yourself. I'm not saying the virus is fake. I'm not saying that it's real. I'm just saying that it's possible that it might be fake, and it's possible that it might be real. And even if it is real, it might not be as bad as what it thinks, as what people think.